I wanted to show you our quality room because you had asked about, what makes us different. And this room really demonstrates on how David Weekley might be different from other builders. Not all builders are created equal, and I want to be able to show you that. One of the things that we are showing you in this board right here is what I call old building science. 2x4 exterior wall construction. Today we're using 2x6 exterior wall construction. That gives us the ability to give you 50% more room for insulation. And we're not rolling the insulation in like right here where we're leaving air pockets everywhere. We are blowing the insulation in with bibs, blown in insulation, and it's really packing it in so we get it nice and tight. In our old building science, one of the things that we're showing you here is that our old plumbing with the galvanized plumbing, and we use PEX plumbing. Are you familiar with PEX?
Yeah, I've seen it around.
So you know that PEX expands and contracts with the hot we have here in Utah and the cold. So you're not getting the bursting pipes. PEX is we're able to spaghetti it through the home, so it has very few connection points. And when it does connect, it's going to port up with several connection points in 2 or 3 places in the home. So any type of point of failure in old building science would be anytime there's a connection. Now I have a home in Sugar House, and that home is 1955, and it's plumbing. There's a run of plumbing connection, bend connection, 100 connections, 100 points of potential failure. So the wonderful thing about our new PEX plumbing is that it can wind through your home, very few connection points. That connection point, when we do port it up, it'll be in the middle of a ceiling, so if there ever were a failure, that would happen to be in a place that you would see very visibly, okay? So code in Utah and here in South Jordan is that when a home is, before it's sided, it needs to be wrapped with 2 black paper wraps. We are the only builder in Daybreak that on a stucco home that is using a weatherproof barrier on the home. So we're going 2 black paper wraps, and then we're going to put on a Tyvek material, and it's a weather barrier. So it's going to not allow moisture in the home, but allow moisture to leave the home.
Okay.
So that is an expensive product. Code doesn't require it, so other builders may not be using it. We will use it whether the home is stucco or sided.
Okay.
All right? So again, if we're going to look at our new building science, we call this our advanced wall system, 2x6 exterior wall construction. We blow our insulation in. We're going to foam really at any point at ingress or egress into a wall or out of a wall. So we're trying to foam and take any potential air leak and seal it up. Our goal when we build a home for you, before we hand you keys, our goal is to have less than 4% air leakage in the home. So that might not mean much to you. I didn't know what it meant until I learned about it, but...
No, I understand that that's really good.
Right. A home built to code. We're going to come over here and take a look at this board. A home built to code, if it's going to be an Energy Star home, back in when they first originally started talking Energy Star in the 70s, a home needed to have a home energy rating score or home energy rating system score of 130. That would have been an Energy Star home.
Okay.
In 2006, it needed, the lower the score, the better. It's kind of like golf, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So it needed to be 100. Today, a home that's Energy Star needs to be somewhere between 70 and 80. Our homes will come in around between 55 and 58, 59. So since 2006, we've been able to, with new building science, we've been able to drop people's energy bills almost 50%.
Wow, that's insane.
It is. So you talked about looking at some used homes. So if the homes that you're looking at are 2006, 7, even 2010, we have significantly improved the way we are building in our homes and making them more energy efficient since that time. So that's something to think about with new construction.
Yeah.
New homes sometimes are more expensive price per square foot, but they're going to live less expensively. Every time you turn your AC on, and a home that scores between 70 and 80, that's built to code today, it can leak 20 to 25% of the air from your ducts into the walls, and that's okay, it passes. So before we hand your keys, I mentioned that...
It doesn't sound okay, does it?
No. So there's a home down the street that just got tested. It was not a David Weekley home. And this was just about 2 weeks ago, and that home had 25% air leakage. And luckily, Daybreak has homes tested. That builder is an Energy Star builder. They would have wanted that home to not leak 20-25%, but you can never really know how your trade is going to install unless you check it, unless you inspect it.
Yeah.
Okay? So what I'm trying to tell you is that we inspect all of our homes. We work with a company called Environments for Living, and this company is going to guarantee your energy usage for the first 3 years you live in your home. You have to meet certain parameters, but once we give you keys and you visit with your warranty representative a couple weeks after moving into your home, she'll kind of educate you on it, but because we've had the home tested, we can issue this guarantee. Does that make sense? So when you're looking at homes, what I want you to do, this is your homework. If you're looking at other builders, I'd love you to walk in the home and say, what's your score?
Okay.
And if that builder knows what a home energy rating score is, that means they're testing their home. If they've never heard of it, then you don't know what's leaking behind the walls. All right?
Yeah.
All right.
My homework.
That's your homework.
Okay.
So my home, I own a David Weekley, it's scored at 58. So again, we know where code is, but our homes are gonna come in the 50s, we're gonna be 20-25% against code right now for energy bills.
That's great.
Now, we're one of the few builders that has a really nice long warranty. We call it our layered warranty. It's a multi-year 1, 2, 10 multi-layered warranty. We kind of brought this warranty to the valley here in Salt Lake. So many builders have a 1-year warranty that's very comprehensive, and we're no different than that. In fact, I think we're a little bit more special because we have some icing on the cake there.
Okay.
Our icing on the cake is not only will we just cover things, defects of workmanship and craftsmanship in the home the first year, but we're gonna chase the end of that 1-year warranty. At 11 months, your personal warranty representative, and I think I showed you her picture upstairs, Michelle, she's gonna give you a phone call, and she's going to ask if she can come back in your home and do a walkthrough with you.
Okay.
So again, you know I own a David Weekley home.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. I didn't make one warranty claim for an entire year, and I had my warranty representative come in, and he did a walkthrough with me. We found 4 or 5 little things that I just looked past. But before it was too late, we were able to identify him. He organized the trade bases to come in and do these small repairs, and off we went. And that was just a wonderful service. So that's like icing on the cake.
Wow.
Then we're gonna carry the major portions of your electrical, your plumbing, and your HVAC, things that are behind the walls, out for 2 years. And then this is where we really shine, the structure of this home. So this home, the framing system of the home, the foundation it is built on, and any settling issues are gonna be covered for 10 years. And then that's transferable to another owner.
Oh, wow.
So if you're in this home for 5 and you wanna transfer it to someone else, they can assume that rest of that structural warranty.
That's great.
All right? This little nice display right here, one of the things that we do, when I talked about we foam around points of ingress or egress, one of the things we also do is we foam around our plugs. Now,
Okay.
you've heard me mention my sugar house. So put your hand in front of that plug. When we get a strong breeze, and we get those here in Utah, that's how my house and sugar
Wow.
house is. And this is my David Weekley and Draper right
Wow.
here. So
It's
by
pretty different.
by trying to mitigate any type places that there could be air leakage with insulation or foam or roll or blown, we're gonna give you a little bit more energy
You
efficiency.
don't have a fan going in there just blowing? Wow.
I get the breeze through mine and sugar.
That is
house,
crazy.
right?
Yeah.
You walk by your plug and you get a little breeze.
Yeah.
We also do nice energy efficient windows. So our windows are dual pane. They have a low E gas between those panes. They are slightly reflective. You can tell just looking out this window. It's not like a total reflection, but just slightly reflective to help reflect heat or cold. So if you want to put your hand, this is just a light bulb on a normal window that doesn't have that low E gas.
Okay.
And then this would be, if it were on, the David Weekley window.
Yeah, that's great. Wow.
So small things add up, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we hope that we're going to give you a home, we know that we're going to give you a home that exceeds what's expected of us by the state of Utah, by code, and by Energy Star. We blow the competition away in this area. That was a real big overstatement. We feel we just blow the competition away in those areas. We want to give you a home that not just looks great on the inside, but really is behind the walls as good as we can get. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
I'm sorry.